The greatest wealth is health. Virgil. John felt trapped. His life was a monotonous cycle of work deadlines and fast food dinners. He knew it wasn't good for him. The greasy burgers and salty fries sat heavy in his stomach. They did little to satisfy the emptiness he felt inside. John wasn't always like this. He could remember a time when he was full of energy and optimism. But somewhere along the way, he had lost his way. The demands of his job, the pressures of life had taken their toll. He sought solace in the quick and easy comfort of fast food. It was a temporary escape from the stress and anxiety that gnawed at him, but it was a vicious cycle. The worse he felt, the more he ate. And the more he ate, the worse he felt. The aroma of fast food was a siren song, luring him in with promises of satisfaction. He found himself drawn to the brightly lit windows, the colourful logos, the sights and smells of processed food. It was as if his body craved the very things that were harming it. He knew he should eat healthier. He knew he should cook more meals at home. But the thought of spending time in the kitchen, chopping vegetables and measuring ingredients, felt daunting after a long day. The convenience of fast food was too tempting to resist. It was quick, it was easy, and it was always there. But what John didn't realize was that he was paying a heavy price for that convenience. John's body began to rebel. He had gained weight, his clothes were tight. He felt sluggish and tired all the time. His doctor warned him about his high blood pressure and cholesterol levels, but John didn't listen. He couldn't bring himself to care. Then came the anxiety. It started with a persistent feeling of unease, a knot of tension in his chest that wouldn't go away. It followed him everywhere, to work, to social gatherings, even into his sleep. He tried to ignore it, to push it down, but it was always there, lurking beneath the surface. He started having trouble sleeping. He was irritable and short-tempered. His work suffered, his relationships suffered, his life suffered. One day, John stumbled upon an article about the connection between food and mood. It talked about how the food we eat can affect not just our physical health, but also our mental and emotional well-being. He was intrigued. He had always thought of food as fuel, something to keep his body going. He had never considered the possibility that food could have a profound impact on his mind and spirit. The article mentioned Buddhism and its emphasis on mindfulness, particularly in relation to food. He delved deeper, reading about the practice of mindful eating, of savoring each bite, of being present in the moment. He realized that his relationship with food had become purely transactional, devoid of any joy or appreciation. He was simply consuming calories, not nourishing his body or soul. Section 5. The Awakening Palate. John decided to make a change. He started small, swapping out sugary drinks for water, replacing processed snacks with fruits and vegetables. He began to explore different cuisines, experimenting with new flavors and ingredients. He discovered farmers' markets where he could buy fresh, locally grown produce. He learned about the importance of whole foods, of eating close to the earth. He found joy in the kitchen, in the act of creating nourishing meals for himself. He started cooking more at home, paying attention to the colours, textures and aromas of the food he prepared. He savoured each bite, chewing slowly and mindfully, appreciating the flavours that danced upon his tongue. Section 6. Finding peace at the table. As John's diet changed, so too did his relationship with food. It was no longer a source of guilt or shame, but a source of nourishment and pleasure. He rediscovered the joy of eating, the simple act of sharing a meal with loved ones. He began to see food as a gift, something to be respected and appreciated. He learned about the interconnectedness of all things, how the food on his plate was the result of the hard work of farmers, the bounty of the earth, the cycle of life itself. He began to practice gratitude before each meal, taking a moment to appreciate the food he was about to eat, the people who had grown and prepared it, the very earth that had sustained it. Section 7. The body as a temple. With each healthy meal, John felt a shift within himself. The weight he had been carrying, both physically and emotionally, began to lift. He had more energy, his mind was clearer, his anxiety lessened. He felt lighter, brighter, more alive. He started incorporating gentle exercise into his routine. Walks in nature, yoga, tai chi. He found that movement like food could be a form of meditation, a way to connect with his body and calm his mind. He began to see his body not as a vessel for indulgence, but as a temple, something to be cared for and respected. He realized that true health and well-being encompassed not just the physical, but also the mental, emotional, and spiritual. Section 8. A journey just begun. John's journey was far from over. There would still be challenges and setbacks, but he had found a path, a way of living that nourished his body, mind, and soul. He had discovered that true peace came not from external sources, but from within, from a place of self-acceptance and gratitude. He learned that the journey to health and well-being was not a destination, but a process, a lifelong exploration of self-discovery. He knew that he would stumble along the way, but he also knew that he had the tools and the resilience to get back up and continue on his path. If you're feeling lost or stuck, remember that you are not alone. There is always hope, always a path to healing and transformation. Take a deep breath, listen to your body, and begin your own journey towards a healthier, more fulfilling life. Pause 2S, Section 9, a community of support. The journey from fast food to inner peace is transformative. John didn't walk this path alone. He found a community of like-minded individuals who shared their experiences, struggles, and triumphs. They provided him with the encouragement and support he needed. You too can find a community that will uplift and inspire you. Whether it's through online forums, local groups, or supportive friends and family, there is strength in numbers. Explore more content on our channel for stories, tips, and resources. Remember, you are not alone. Together, we can all find peace at the table and within ourselves. Until next time, stay nourished and stay inspired. Don't forget to check out our other videos for more inspiring content.